Okay, of course, you know where you are. This is Rove. My name is ADS Oshe. Let's do this. I see the hot. Okay. Some people feel like they have the monopoly of whatever office they're occupying right now. And that is why you will see someone that never contested for an election coming to say, step down for me. I want to enter. It was very clear from the beginning. The APC made it very clear that they were taking the presidential ticket to the south. And they asked every other person to step down. So if you're coming from the north, step down. Ahmed Lawal refused. Rather, he went ahead to contest for that election and he lost. Someone else went to contest to replace him in the Senate for Yobe North, and the person won. Now he wants the person to step down so he can go back after losing presidential tickets with the APC. Does that even make sense? So the guy that stood in and won the election, paid his money and everything, he's not worth, occupying that position or having a seat in the Senate. Does that even make sense to anyone? Okay. The Commissioner for Information and Voters Education, Festus Okoye, has reacted to this viral news that the winner of the Yobe North Senatorial primary, Bashir Mashina, has been swapped with Senate President Ahmed Lawal, who contested for the office of the president under the APC, but lost out in the primary. That's why I take Teluna. Let's go through the discussion he had on Arise TV. Okay, he said, I'm quoting him, I completely agree with you that someone who has not contested party's primary should not be in a position to be nominated as party's candidate. Una dey hear? But now the Independent National Electoral Commission is not in a position as at now to make a determination in relation to what you are saying or to make a determination in relation to whose name was submitted by a political party. This was him reacting that Ahmed Lawal's name has been submitted by the APC to replace the legitimate winner of the primaries. Rubbish. The commission monitored the primaries of different political parties, their senatorial and House of Representative primaries, and we have our reports. So if someone emerged from the party primary and someone else's name is submitted, it is the duty of that particular individual to utilize Section 285 of the Constitution, Section 84 and 29 of the Electoral Act to seek redress in a constituted court of law. Pause it there. I don't understand what this guy is saying. Okay, if the INEC cannot come in to save this kind of situation, why are they there in the first place to monitor the elections? Why? Is it to fulfill all righteousness? You were there, you monitored the election, a winner was declared, and someone else's name is being submitted to the commission, and you are saying you cannot do anything about it, that the person has to go to court. Going to court in Nigeria, do you know how much it is? Court that you will go to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they've not given any verdict. You are asking the person to go to court. So why were you there to monitor the election in the first place? Why were you there? A whole thing, as in so many things doesn't just make sense in this country. I'm telling you. And this will be the kind of stories they will tell us after the elections. Yes, it doesn't just make sense. He went ahead to say, moreover, what the law provides is that at the end of this nomination process, if any of the candidates that have been properly and constitutionally nominated withdraws in writing and sworn affidavit that the political party that nominated me must and shall conduct fresh primaries within the period of 14 days and then make such replacements. He's giving you the condition for which another person can take over another person's ticket. Ahmed Lawal, here you the year. Then the person must do this through a letter submitted to the political party that nominated him with an affidavit indicating that he or she has voluntarily withdrawn. So that is the state of the law as at today. The law makes sense. But what I'm saying is INEC, so many things has been corrected as regards this coming election. Now they are telling us that the beavers will be giving direct result to the INEC portals in this election. INEC, we don't want to hear stories about our votes. People are not voting because they keep saying their vote will not count, it will not count. But this time around, the law is in place for everything to be transmitted to your portal. All these stories we are hearing, we don't want to hear them in this election. Of course, I told a friend that, look, in this particular election, if there must be rigging, then it must come from INEC, because every other place that rigging is coming from, we have blocked it. This is not a time of you will see voters, number of voters higher than the accredited voters. No, it's not. We are no longer in that era. We have shifted to the next era, which is all results transmitted to the INEC portal. So it's only INEC that have that responsibility or that evil mind to rig this election. How can you tell me that an election that you monitor, you don't have control over it? How? So why were you there to monitor the election? Because Ahmed Lawal is Senate president, right? And this other guy is coming from nowhere. Then you go contest for president, you come back, you take over somebody's seats. Does that even make sense in a country like this? Anyways, this is the condition of things, and I'm advising you, please, our vote will count this time around. Do you have your PVC? Go get it now. I'll see you again. Please remember to follow us on all our social media channels showing on your screen right now. Until I see you again, my name is ADS. Signing out.